Welcome to. Hopefully, this is welcome. I want to make sure
Yeah,
my
no, we're
timing is
we're
okay.
we're live.
Okay. Welcome to Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1.
Yes. Ye good old Sherlock Holmes.
Yep. This is by
Just
Frogwares, self-published this time.
yeah. Just kidding. This isn't Sherlock Holmes. This is an Ace Attorney. Oh, right. That's what. Okay. Sorry to detract from, but this is a loading screen. I just remembered what I wanted to play after Gauntlet.
Ah, yes.
Ace Attorney, because I bought the collection.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, the first 3 games. Oh God, this looks like a would it be considered an FMV?
Ginger, that's what you need.
Full motion
A
video?
mouthful of the good stuff, and you'll see the back
No,
of
what
any sea
what
sickle.
was it?
Make you feel
What are the
fortunate.
kind of like? I guess it'd just be pre-rendered cutscenes, but it has like the aesthetic of old
Don't get
PlayStation
seasick.
1
Terrific.
cutscenes.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the
You know, like
porthole.
the
So much
cutscenes
for
of
docking
like
by T's
Resident
home.
Evil.
The captain seemed more interested in his
Fair
methods
enough.
than in his maps.
Oh,
It
is
it, it
Sherlock
has a charm.
grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
This is a budget game made by a mid-tier studio, so it's basically.
Did you see that visual glitch?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of that.
Yeah, in the background,
Apologies,
something
my
just like
mothers.
clipped
That's
into.
just Mycroft's nonsense, still
uh,
rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I mean, as I said, it's made by a small studio, so.
Yeah.
A feeble excuse to
I
avoid
had a
responsibilities,
dream,
and
Watson,
that
last
there was
night
nothing to be gained.
that I actually cared about
do
someone, and I
this.
kept
Enough of
time
this
traveling to
self-pity,
save
Dad.
her.
So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
I'm trying to remember time
And
traveling
if you
Sherlock
wanna
Holmes.
notify the captain
That's
It
of
was.
something.
I
any
mean, there is.
indiscretions,
I was
then
making a
stand
joke
in your
more
way.
on the actor of Benedict
Oh,
Cumberbatch.
at last.
Oh,
I want to
oh,
raise against
okay.
this
Yeah,
case, but
this is not Benedict Cumberbatch. They are completely
I, I,
separate.
I I know, but he's like the Sherlock Holmes that the internet knows the most.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not the best Sherlock, just the one that the internet is most familiar with.
Yep, he came out. It came out just as like Alien Face's popularity was soaring.
Yeah. Watson, I was smoking opium and I had a vision in which I was a dragon with a vast hoard of wealth.
Okay, to be fair, I never got the appeal of Benedict Cumberbatch uh,
As
as
Smog.
as a sex symbol. Which
Neither
was
do I.
some reason like a lot of people were really pushing him as some sort of sex symbol for a while, and I'm like, I never got that. He didn't look attractive to me.
Yeah.
Then again,
He's way.
I am
he-
not a
He's very gaunt.
he's very young. Yeah.
Hey,
He's a
Sherry,
fine enough actor. Like
Oh, Rush Drake says that it's it's just the voice. I can understand that. He does have a voice which I do kind of like.
he's got a
Like
deep voice for somebody who looks a lot wheezier, I
yeah.
guess.
Like I'm okay with him being Smaug. He did decently well with
you
that.
already knew my name.
He I will admit I didn't like it at first, but I do like him as Doctor Strange. I think he does it really well. Because he does kind of look like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I get that.
Uh,
There we go.
Like he-
I futzed with the settings a little. There we go.
all right. You know what this
don't get lost
reminds
in
me
this
of?
huge garden.
The
Listen to my
episode
voice.
or the chapter. This mansion reminds me of the mansion in Dishonored, where you have to either you have to find out which person in the masquerade ball is the one that fucked you over, and either kill her or give her to her stalker in the sewers.
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir? Would you
Remember
kindly
that
sign these papers, sir?
chapter?
There you are.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have
Dishonored's
room
good.
221.
Dishonored is very good. Its sequel is not nearly as good, but it's still really good.
Would you like
Yeah, I need to go back and play
Uh,
the sequel. I got halfway through it playing as Emily, but I kind of
Rooms are
got tired
upstairs,
of
sir.
it. I wasn't a fan of her move set, and I think it's because I was so used to Corvo's moves
I
that I
like
just couldn't get behind
Elizabeth's.
hers.
I like
Elizabeth, what'd I say?
Emily. You said Emily.
Shit, which is the game where there's a little girl named Emily that you gotta rescue.
No, I think it's Emily. Emily Caldwell.
Is it Emily or Elizabeth?
Elizabeth Caldwell is the mother. Emily Caldwell is the daughter.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, you are correct. So I was
Okay.
right.
You were right. I was definitely overthinking things. So I'm looking for room 221. Oh, hello.
Oh, you were thinking of Elizabeth Stride,
Oh, really? Okay.
who is the Dishonored character.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the one that runs the gang that you have to either help or sabotage.
Fair enough.
I like
Hmm.
those paintings. That looks
Yeah.
like Keanu Reeves.
That is Keanu Reeves.
That is?
Yeah, that's Keanu Reeves.
Like actually Keanu Reeves?
No, that's a painting. That's the painting that everybody points to, and they're like Keanu Reeves is immortal.
Oh,
Because that looks like Keanu Reeves. So look.
it does.
What a breathtaking man.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they
Those
definitely
sharp
meant that
eyes of a
for
man
that to
with a
be.
bright mind. Almost like mine.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's definitely a Keanu Reeves reference because he's breathtaking.
Ah, yes. You're breathtaking.
I love Keanu Reeves. He's such a good dude.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's my room.
Okay, you want to know what my guilty pleasure Keanu Reeves movie is?
Do tell.
You're going to laugh at this and be like, "Wait, was Keanu Reeves in that?" And then you'll immediately remember he was in fact in that.
Mhm.
Um, it's a Christmas movie I like.
Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary Marley
It's
Tea to all our guests.
called Babes
Let's
in
check what they have
Toyland.
on offer.
You know, I know about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never actually seen Babes in Toyland.
yeah, it's yeah. It's the one where he like plays a toy soldier. They sing a song about Cincinnati.
Oh god, this is so
That somehow
trippy.
saves the day.
I hate these tiles. Oh god.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
You know who Sherlock reminds me of right now?
Everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with
Uh,
Hollandaise sauce.
What?
Less than 10 minutes in, and they already reference
No,
Benedict.
eggs Benedict is an egg dish.
I know, but they said Benedict's batch.
Fair enough.
Hey, Sherry.
I wouldn't
Just our
have
luck.
thought twice of if they just said eggs Benedict, but
Well, it's Benedict's batch. It's a form of eggs Benedict.
really,
Yeah.
it's not a reference to Benedict Cumberbatch.
It could be. They could have been like, oh yeah, we'll make a
Come on,
reference
it's not
using
like we've
eggs
got anything
Benedict.
better to do.
I mean, they made a reference to Keanu Reeves.
Fair enough. But Keanu Reeves is a special kind of individual. Everybody should reference him.
But I believe Mr.
Oh,
Gage is
absolutely.
conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait? Why? Pardon me? Why should I sit for a portrait? Sir.
You know who
it's
he reminds me of?
It doesn't need a why.
The guy
It has its own
from
justification. All things
Heavy
require
Rain, the
justification,
detective.
be they
Mm.
objects,
And it's
systems, or
100% because
How
of the
about
gloves.
art is the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Huh. That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Is that Irene Adler? No.
No, that's him.
Okay, it looked like a girl.
It's because he has a very womanly chin, I guess.
Come now,
Probably.
Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table.
Sherlock
don't-
is very rude to people who have been nothing but kind to him.
Well, yeah, that's one of his main character flaws is because he's not. You're not supposed to like Sherlock. You're supposed to like Watson.
Sherry, I'm over here.
How
with
did you
my
get
note
over
assigned
here,
from
John?
Um,
John, I was sitting here. I was literally looking in the direction. You have teleported in.
tone is even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
This isn't John Watson, by the way.
What were you thinking? Oh,
Uh.
it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am.
This
What is
isn't.
your favorite? Oh,
No.
I'm surprised you didn't say anything to that. I'm like, this isn't John Watson we're talking
I
to.
simply
well,
think
you
the
already
boat
told me.
identifies its owner.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
Fair enough.
it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him.
What
Then what are the staff here
what
for?
is
Aesthetics?
your favorite
Stubborn, Sherry. Not
Sherlock?
stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also
Elementary.
subjective. That doesn't make it worthwhile.
Well, no, I was gonna say like
But all right.
series, like specific
Take a look.
interpretation of Sherlock. It doesn't have to even be named Sherlock. It has to just be based off Sherlock.
That's
Because
quite
I
a
would
bit.
say the Great Mouse Detective.
That is a good one.
Yeah, and also Doctor House
The
is a
hand
yeah,
good one
true.
too.
the head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
What a
I
way.
hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going
I
to
do
find
like
this
that.
nobleman?
Unlike
The cane itself is
Sherlock,
not enough.
the
I may
BBC
have to
Sherlock,
ask other
this
guests if they
actually
saw
lists
these.
out the information rather than
Expects you to know it already.
yeah, it like lists out the information and what it potentially means rather than just having him like having them say like the bare minimum and him be like, "Ah, I know exactly what that is."
I do like that they definitely give you like stuff to work with. So here's my case. Here's my case file so far. So I'm back in Cordona. So this is basically runs and everything, and the lost cane. I have to find the owner. A volatile man of English.
Of the English nobility.
Yeah,
It could be Sherlock. No, he's
Probably
not
not.
noble.
Oh, here's my mind palace.
Oh, nice.
A John's diary notes. So this I guess this gives me like extra info. It's a map of the entire city. That's actually pretty impressive.
That is. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's massive.
Yeah. Oh, and I can even put on outfits.
Oh, does it have the hat?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Respect the coif.
You know what? I think I have an idea. They want me to wear disguises later.
Oh my god, I hope it lets you wear disguises.
I can even dress John.
Oh
I'm seeing stuff like the hat, and you look on the side, you can see stuff like
Yeah,
sailor, police officer, dude in
that'll
fez.
probably that'll probably show you like what kind of standing you'll have with different social groups based on your outfit.
Oh yeah,
If I had to guess.
because I'm wearing the aristocratic outfit.
You're good with nobles, but the like the laborers, like the fishermen and the miners, hate you because you're dressed like a noble.
Yeah, but that's kind of
Oh.
clever. Ooh.
That is good. I feel like we're solving a mystery just by figuring out what the UI means.
Okay. Okay, so this is gonna tell me how to like do all the stuff when it comes to like combat bandit
Combat.
layers. Oh my god, that's a thing.
Oh my god, is this like Assassin's Creed? Is
Meet
Sherlock
John, your
equally
companion and
part-
helper. Listen to what John says. It can be very helpful. At times, John will challenge you with a special objective. These tasks are indicated with a special icon in your casebook. These icons indicate John's reaction to your behavior. You can read what John thought of your actions in his diary. Ooh.
So, are we going to try and make John happy and do things that make him happy, or are we going to do things that Sherlock would do?
We'll figure it out.
Oh my god, he's got detective vision.
Oh, how to do that? RB. Ooh, okay. Oh, let's do that right now.
Oh, that's cool.
German judge, affable, afraid of heights. Swedish artist,
Swedish-
friendly, takes regular boat trips.
We need to look for British nobility, volatile.
Yep.
Not
Oh,
him. He's a working class.
Kenyan barman, sympathetic, bored. Poor man.
All right. What about that guy drinking right over there? Or that guy with the top hat?
Sherlock can
Oh,
ask bystanders
definitely
a
not.
piece of evidence. Press.
Uh, that guy's got a fez, so it's definitely not going to be him.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
Yeah, it's
There
definitely
were
not
three
them.
people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry,
Ah.
I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
Uh,
And would you be
Secondary
willing
challenge.
to bet on it?
Find him on a first go.
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
all right.
All right, let's do this. Front
Outside
garden.
for-
I can do a
Yeah,
blunt.
use
That's
your
kind of
detective vision.
boom. Irish singer,
Irish.
sympathetic, breeds birds.
Nice.
French aristocrat, insomniac, British nobility, wrong.
Yeah.
Arab actor, friendly,
Arab.
knits with seaweed.
What about you?
Irish clerk,
Irish.
retired military officer, affable.
Yeah, no, we need to look for British.
No, we're looking for a former Navy officer.
Well, yeah, but it's British.
Maybe. We're looking for a Navy officer. Maybe the cane belongs to the other person.
I don't
There's
think
a couple.
there's a
Finally-
lot of people behind you as well.
Oh, fair enough. I'm really hooked up on that retired officer thing. That seems too obvious.
Yeah.
Turkish actor, suicide attempts, friendly. Oof.
Come on.
Italian tourist, collects past flowers. Irish bureaucrat, enjoys walks in open air. Nope, there's only one person who fits the bill.
Well, there's one more person you didn't look at.
Where?
That person right there to the right. Yeah. That
No,
guy
I
in
already,
the
I
top
already
hat.
looked at him.
Did you?
Yeah, he's an Irish singer.
Oh, you did.
All right, let's give this guy a shot. Maybe he knows what I need.
Yeah.
May I ask you something?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
I got it right. The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with the noble couple. See, he was their buddy. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now
Oh,
have
okay.
a perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
I feel like Sherlock would probably, if Sherlock was real, he'd probably do the same thing that Houdini did, where he'd state that he would, if anyone tried to summon him with a seance, he would adamantly refuse.
Okay, where is the seance room? I need to find that.
Upstairs.
Oh, it's upstairs?
Yeah. I would assume so.
I'm not feeling it. I don't think it is.
It wasn't the sign to go up there like right next to the stairs?
Okay, let's look at the
Yeah,
the sign
up
again.
those stairs.
It just because the sign's there.
I mean, I would assume it's.
Oh, here's John.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
There's the mystic ball.
Oh, I was wrong.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond.
Oh shit.
Take your hands off me. Do you even know who I am?
That's a cute opening.
Boy,
That is.
that's my cane.
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll beat. It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must
What is a
ask,
true
how
penny?
did you know I was the rightful
Look it up.
owner?
Asked around.
Okay, let's look at this guy. I can observe him? That's cool.
Oh, look his ring.
I'll look at that next. He's rich and fashionable.
It's gonna be the garlic bell,
Doesn't wear a wedding ring.
but it does have the garlic.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Recently hit someone with force. Yeah, he just punched the man in the face.
Yeah. Also, we should keep note that he did, like, there is a drop of blood from the nose on the floor, if that comes up later.
Yeah. Swollen reddish skin.
He's drunk.
Okay. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring. Okay, so I get to pick which one he is.
Okay.
So he seems to be a okay. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His radicals reveal that he has really beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety could make him a violent person. I don't
British...
think he's ill.
Yeah, no. Bored British nobleman is
Yeah.
probably it.
Yep. Character portrait: Lord Craven. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring. Okay.
Oh, this is Craven?
Lord Craven.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further,
man.
one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic
Lord
symbol.
Craven. Is that something I
Lord
should be aware of?
Marvelous.
I
Simply
think
marvelous.
he might be the guy from the
Lord
Speckled
Andrew
Band.
Craven, you are the real
Maybe.
I think he was either from the
Did I
Speckled
learn?
Band or
Well,
the
you found my
Cursed
cane,
Pearl.
perhaps you can locate my diamond
I don't
too.
remember which.
Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Or I may be thinking, I'm gonna look up
Fine.
who
Child
was
interest,
in the
and I'm
Speckled
sure the
Band.
local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden?
Let's see.
Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
Okay. Let's ask about the diamond.
Yeah,
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It
'cause I
is
don't
an
think that-
unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
I am immediately really loving the dialogue.
Oh yeah, no, it is
Insist we
very
not during
witty.
the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah, it was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from
Let's
the
see.
medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
All right. There's evidence around. So this is the seance room. I
Okay,
got a
yeah,
camera.
no, Lord Craven isn't in any of the three that I was thinking that it was. I was thinking that Lord Craven was either from Hounds of Baskerville, the Pearl of Death, or
The diamond was placed on
the
the table so that all participants could reach it.
Speckled Band.
Okay, so the diamond was placed here, and everybody was within reach.
All right.
Okay.
104 carat. Let's see.
This must be the ectoplasm.
There's the ectoplasm. This means that
Look on the ceiling.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was
What
here,
about the
Sherlock.
ceiling? It could have dripped from the ceiling.
No. I'm gonna look up there later. I can't look up that high right now.
Oh. It's a bug.
It's a bug. It's
This
a moth.
brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Okay.
It's nice.
So, okay. So the woman. Okay. No. The gentleman was sitting here. Because this is the wine glass.
There are light traces of rouge
Yeah.
on the edge of this wine glass.
Yep. And this is here.
Half a glass of
That's where the
dark
guy was
scotch
sitting?
and the
Oh,
remains
so
of
this is the
oil
gentleman
like
then.
a
So
cigar.
the other one was the woman.
That's what
Okay.
gentlemen need.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's drinking. He's drinking. Okay.
Yeah, he's drinking scotch. She was drinking wine.
All right.
Uh,
There's Lord Craven. There's a mirror. Here's a gentleman.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Okay. Very nice. All right. Here we go. We can ask him. He dropped that fast.
What
I
happened here?
I'm always a
don't know.
fan when the when the background
Someone
music
did as
is
usual,
caused
and
by
it all went
something in
The lady
the
screamed and
scene.
pointed at Lord Craven.
Diegetic
There was a
music, I think.
shadow.
Yes,
Merciful fortune.
diegetic music is
Terrified
so
lady.
good.
And it must
It's
have taken the diamond.
usually
Who else
whenever
would?
like someone's like listening to the radio or has like headphones on, but I big fan whenever it's like someone's actually like someone is actually playing real instruments. Blazing Saddles had that. Remember the random marching band in the desert?
Yes. I definitely like that. Baby Driver does that a lot.
Yeah, actually, that's one of Baby Driver's main storytelling elements.
Yeah. I really like Baby Driver. That's a good movie. Okay. Are there any
It is.
spirits here
Do you
now?
feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Baby Driver's the one where you got Mike Myers
My nose
masks,
is
right?
broken. This maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
Okay. So there's no spirits in the room now. So the guy's got his nose broken, and he claims the ghost stole the diamond.
I will investigate, and the
Check under
culprit
his
will be
hat.
identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him?
Well, we do know he jumped back.
Seems like you're ready to delve into
Yeah,
So
I'm
he,
gonna
so
think-
he jumped back. He wasn't near. He couldn't be near the diamond in that case, right?
Yeah, so I'm thinking, well, unless he grabbed it beforehand.
Okay.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherlock?
Yeah, this is
Thing.
probably
Find
before he
the
met
source
Irene
of
Adler
these
and learned that he should respect women.
Thank
Yep.
you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Irene Adler was only in one book.
Okay. Let's check the Mind Palace. Irene Adler's been one book, and that makes her nice. Okay.
Yeah, that was the one where Sherlock was the villain.
Okay. So Lord Craven punched the. So here are my 4 bits of evidence. The moth pin. The Luca owned a pin in the shape of a moth. That seems important now. Okay.
Yeah.
Lady Craven faced the window and she pointed across the table. That means she must have seen something outside the window.
Maybe a moth came and stole it away.
I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard during the seance.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost
Yeah.
of the Raja.
Maybe the fortune teller used like trained a moth to pick things up.
That sounds amazing, and I hate it. So let's consider that. All right.
What's that?
Recently scratched, something stuck.
Glass?
No, it's a shoe.
It's a
Seems
heel.
recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely lead
Check her
some
feet.
All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
A table at the seance at the center. Okay. Lady Craven. Okay. Concentration mode. Here we go.
Yeah, we need.
Okay.
So we know it was likely. a
First, pin the
girl
related
with-
evidence. Okay, so I gotta go to the details. We're pinned evidence. Okay. So I gotta go to my casebook and I gotta pin the evidence. Ghost. Someone in the courtyard. Here we go. Boom. There we go.
Ah.
Scratches on the floor.
Lots of footprints over the plant.
No, that's petals.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna ask this guy. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah.
Please.
That's a question I can answer.
The resident who was in the courtyard saw a maid who was working in the courtyard. Of course. He noticed that she left in a hurry after a scream was heard from the seance room. Okay, so considering how fast the events was, I don't think she was responsible, but she might have seen
Who did it?
something else, yeah. Here's the shoes. There's the broken heel.
Yeah.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
Yep, she
Interesting.
immediately dumped her clothes and ran.
Yeah.
Let's check if there's something else I need to worry
Whose
about.
room is this?
Size 4 with a broken heel.
This is the maid's room, I believe.
Rose Moore. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
Okay.
We need to look for
Definitely not the ghost
one
of a
who's
Raja.
wearing.
Unless. No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Okay, so the other maids might know something. I'll ask her.
Oh, there's one.
Can I ask you a question?
You look like an honorable man. I have some information for you.
The staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now.
Keanu Reeves.
Ah, she's cleaning Keanu Reeves. Ah, we have to catch her.
She's gonna be dead. He already stole her breath.
Oh, she's not near this one. There must be others.
Okay, so it wasn't Keanu Reeves.
Ah, here we go.
We've rolled that out.
Finally.
Look at her
there you
shoes.
are. One
Oh.
would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no.
Same voice
You are
actress.
the maid
Dang
who
it.
saw the ghost in the seance
Yeah.
room, yes?
I mean,
How did you know?
is this a small team? I have no idea.
It's definitely a small team. Frogwares is a small team, and I believe Cambridge.
If I may ask, who are you?
I'm probably wrong. Should I lie to her or not?
Go ahead and lie. Go ahead and lie.
I don't feel okay. Let's lie.
A novelist documenting the supernatural and
I
those
don't-
who witness it now. Should you
Sherlock
take a
would
starring
say
role in
anything
a
if it
tale,
got him
who would you
information.
name?
But he'd
that
also be
led-
honest.
A book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia. Lucia Saletta.
Something went wrong during the seance, Lucy.
That's a
but
good
no one will
name.
Tell me what happened. You would be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was. And I saw everything with my own eyes.
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest, a glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady
A
saw.
chemical reaction.
Yes, she screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost, a sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me?
So
Did you
the
see
ghost
any
came
what
from the
happens?
medium.
Yeah,
the
I'm
medium
thinking
is
he
the
probably had
Venetian.
like two
He was
chemicals in
doing
his
something
chest
with the
that,
ghost.
when combined,
Grabbed
release
at
the
it like
smoke.
he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
Oh, he's trying to
I
catch it,
suppose
so
I
it
should
can't be
grateful
smoke.
You endured these horrors for such a long time.
Unless
Right,
he's trying to catch
have
smoke.
your
A moth.
organized. Good day.
He's trying to catch the moth. Okay.
What a tease.
Yeah, it could have been
Dream about being
it could have been
character in a book.
a series of
Surely
moths.
a pleasant dream is better than no
I mean,
Yes,
they could have.
yes, the moths.
yeah.
It should have been obvious. The moths are the real villains all along.
Maybe it was carried by. Maybe the diamond migrated
Lady Craven
as the
retired to her room to
swallow
rest.
as the
Lord
moth
Craven
flies
remained
south
here
for the
until
winter.
Staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Okay, so this guy's telling me that she's upstairs near the. Okay.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Okay, so the medium's locked in his room. Lord Craven's hovering abound, and I'm entering the Mind Palace.
Yes.
Or I think recreating the scene. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
controlling
recreating.
John now.
Yeah.
Next. Okay, so this is the gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we go. This means this is the lady. There we go.
Yeah.
He's pointing at the window. So
Yeah,
this must
you
be,
see the guy.
yeah, right here. So
Was that in his?
I think that's a balloon
Oh yeah, oh
or bubble gum. I think it might be bubble gum.
yeah, or a balloon he's inflating.
Yep. Validate. Yeah, I think I can validate this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide.
I
in
love the
goods.
hatching.
Oh
Lady
yeah.
was the only one left
Sketchy.
touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Okay, so the only one within reach of the diamond is the lady.
It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
Oh, it is gum.
He
The
was
ectoplasm
upstairs.
is gum.
Oh. Okay, so let's see. Probable thief, the lone servant in the seance room, told me that Craven's room number 226 is upstairs.
All right. Yeah. So you're right. It is probably bubble gum, and and it's the green stuff. It's probably the ectoplasm is probably bubble gum, or some other kind
How
of.
would bubblegum glow in the dark? Because they're in a dark room.
226. It is one of our finest sweets.
If the lady
Maybe it was a
telling
balloon
you, then she
filled
would have
with
felt the ghost
bioluminescent
Check it,
uh,
Felicia.
ch- fluid, and when it popped, it got everywhere.
Okay. 226 is the room I want to go to right now.
Yeah. God, I love detective games trying to figure out how stuff happened.
Here's
That's why
225. 226 is right next to Keanu Reeves. I should have known.
Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
Actions, suspicion in the maids. Oh. Filter valuable keywords from your matter.
Ooh.
You
Eavesdropping.
made her husband drunk. Lots of guests this summer. Prices. Down is discard, up is keep.
Okay.
Discard. Was on the lookout.
Yeah.
Chef. Oh, dang.
So she made her husband drunk, and she was on the
Lady
lookout.
Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
Or do you get a second chance?
Okay, yeah. No, okay, a second chance.
They probably won't give you second chances in
Who's
the
on
future.
the lookout. Son's bad acquaintances.
Yeah?
The chef steals food. No.
Not important.
Made her husband drunk. Yeah.
That is.
Price is rising again.
Maybe.
No. She gets fish knife. The fish knife sounds interesting. A fish knife would be like a thing a rich people automatically know to use, right?
No, they wouldn't.
Okay.
I think the acquaintances. No?
Chef steals food. Was on the lookout. Price is rising again. Lots of guests this summer. Oh, okay. Cannot use a fish knife. Made her husband drunk. I botched it again.
All right, so it's the fish knife, drunk, and lookout.
Okay, I'm gonna keep listening. Maybe there's something I can identify here if I just stick around. Chef steals food. Sons bad acquaintances. Made her husband drunk. Cannot use a fish knife. No, lots of price is rising again. No, was on the lookout. There we go. Perfect. Two staff members talking about Lord Craven. The gossip the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By the observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. The lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife.
They might mean fish knife as in, like, the kind you eat with, not the kind, like, for cutting up fish in preparations. Oh, you forgot to change your thing from medieval.
Oh, dang it!
It's fine.
Dang it. Is that actually drawing attention?
Only Biddy.
Biddy knows,
mentioned
okay.
it. Yeah.
Well, here's some ripped up letters. The canes here.
There's the cane. There's blood.
There's
No,
nope,
that's
wine
wine.
glass.
Oh, no,
Hello,
it's
Lord
blood.
Craven. Hello, Lady Craven. I don't even think that's the real Lazy Craven.
That was blood because the red was on the table, but the mouth of the bottle was over the table. Was off the table.
You said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Ooh, spooky.
Fine.
Is there a motif of like
It's
liquid
slightly
stripping?
more interesting than the walls of my
There
room.
is, because there was
Tell me
also
what
the
happened.
blood. Oh, there's probably a motif comparing wine to
Wait
blood.
in the seance room until
Oh.
the servants locked up Mr.
Because
Cage
remember,
and
the wine on the table
was your
that was
mistress
by
there
the
too?
broken glass
Oh,
looked.
so
I thought that
you-
was a blood
you
stain at
know?
first,
I suppose I shouldn't
and
be surprised.
I think that the stain
Regardless,
on the table
the
is
staff took Emma to
in
a
this room
room
is
she was
blood,
still
not
feeling
wine,
dizzy
because of its
from.
position compared to the
Ah,
bottle.
Interesting. Is Mr. Galici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225, but that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma
Who
on the bed.
is
I
that
didn't pay hardly
face
attention at
based off
first.
of?
I was still
It really
preoccupied
does.
with
I'm
that
gonna look
damn
this up
bleeding.
because
But when I realized she was
he really
silent,
looks
I
like
drew closer.
the guy
and
from
discovered she was
Heavy
dead.
Rain.
What's more, the
That was
diamond lay
mocap.
right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid! The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can
They're
find.
spelling it Gaol. That seems so weird.
You already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
All right, let's look at the corpse. Step 1.
The
her
throat.
throat. Yeah, that
She-
looks.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Not the husband.
Yeah, no, he uses his knuckles, not his.
He uses the cane.
That also. There's the diamond, obviously. Is that the diamond? Could be a fake.
I think
This
it's the
must be
diamond.
the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
I think it's the real. It's the real diamond. I think, or at least that's what they want us to take away from this.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Okay.
Well, there is a
Could have been a
professional
maid.
medium right next door.
Ordinary cheap brass weak lock.
Remarkably simple lock.
Ooh, that's
Okay, so
terrifying.
really crappy lock is separating the two rooms.
Yeah, so anyone could have come in through the other room. Something missing there.
Too shallow, false bottom.
A neat hiding place.
Ah.
It's a ring with a
The
moth
moth.
on it.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
She was
Okay.
working with the medium.
Here's a ring.
There's something inside. Actor. Wait.
Okay. Vertus adactin sepet.
And there's one more word. Oh wait, no. Okay,
Virtus.
Virtus adactor sap.
Okay.
Sapit.
That's a fancy ring.
Can you focus on it?
Oh, there we go.
Virtus Audacta Sapit. Courage
Ah.
tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Okay. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, letters.
Oh, yeah, letters are probably important. They have stuff written.
£60,000, that's quite a fortune.
Oh, money. And what else could there be? Ooh.
Fard Rouge, Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
Okay, so she's
A victim with a cheap
An escort?
past and poor taste.
so she's well, she's married to him. So there's a possibility that she's
Or she's putting on the. Look at the
Lord
table.
Craven. You promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know they lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court.
Is that?
Someone was not happy with his post.
Are you able to look at the wine bottle
Someone was not
whenever
happy
you?
with his post.
Okay. I am told the theft investigations continue. However, the ring has not yet been found.
She stole the ring.
Okay, be right back. Yes, Ian?
All right. One of my friends is like
Okay, I'm back.
trying. One of my friends is trying to. Oh, what's up?
I was gifted a smoothie.
Oh, nice. I can't drink smoothies because whatever's in them makes me like cough like crazy.
The dairy?
Like I used to, huh?
Is it the dairy?
I don't know. Do they use the like powdered dairy or something?
They shouldn't. Is this like
I don't know.
Where do you get these smoothies?
Alex, what's that smoothie place by the theater? The juice spot.
Hmm.
They closed down? Well, that's fine. They always. That's fine.
You had to
They,
free
always
L.O.
had any-
DuPont, the servant, as we are unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime.
So I think that she was a grifter. Like she would
Someone was not happy with his
she was
post.
probably an escort that noble people hired to well, look at that wine bottle.
I can't.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Boom.
Cuz oh, weird, cuz the liquid is on the edge of the table, but the mouth of the bottle is off the table.
That might have been when it spilled over.
Maybe.
Because it was knocked over in like a panic. Or you know,
Yeah.
I guess he's probably not like the best when it comes to okay. Let's see. Okay. Ring with a moth design. Hidden jewels. A pile of money and family ring hidden in a secret stash among Miss Emma's perfumes.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Probably
Oh.
don't tell the prosecution that.
Gossip regarding leaving Craven. Okay, let's throw this up.
I doubt
Yeah.
I can help with this.
All right.
Really?
That can't help. Lord Craven's testimony is hired by the Cravens to summon the demon. Ring with a moth design.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? That's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Okay, so he definitely gave her a lot of rare jewelry. So
Okay.
so this is definitely something she's held on to, rather
And
than
it-
something that.
And it's something we've seen before that the fortune teller had.
Yep.
So she was probably in cahoots.
Breathtaking man.
She was
Yeah.
probably in cahoots with the fortune teller.
Yeah.
Who's in
225.
225?
Who I cannot get to. I'll have to. I don't want to just barrel through these.
Yeah. I don't even know if you can.
I probably can't. Okay. Quickly pin evidence without going to your casebook. Cycle left and right. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Hidden jewels or letter regarding the stolen ring. Miss Emma's body. Okay. Lord Craven told me that he spent some time at the bar before coming upstairs. There we go.
Right,
let's
right.
ask this man.
talk
Just make sure that
Do
he's
you know
accurate.
anything about this?
I would have
That's
talked
a
to the
question
barman.
I can answer.
Okay. I found a witness who advised that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the seance room. So he didn't
Well-
stay long.
Well, get a second opinion. Talk to the barman.
I think that's good. That's gonna be accurate. But let's give it a shot anyway.
Would you like another?
No. Okay.
Let's ask
Oh,
him.
Wine Palace.
I
Is
want
this
to.
familiar to you?
I can't help you.
Okay, yeah, so they only give me like one person with the evidence. Okay.
Okay.
Before I enter the mine palace, I'm actually gonna go check other places first. I
Okay.
want to grab the doorbell thing.
Right, right. Because he had to grab the key.
All right, mod design. Gonna talk to this dude normally.
Don't think
No,
he
I
can.
can't. Okay.
Is
Door.
there-
This guy. He can help me.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want
Oh
is
god,
to
he is
host
teleporting.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more creepy in 3D.
Yeah.
Is he even real?
I don't think he is. He's not talking to anybody. Nobody's talking to him.
Yeah, that's what I noticed, and nobody really paid much attention to the fact that he had a random guitar
He was
earlier.
playing piano.
Is the real Watson dead?
Oh no, this isn't Watson.
I know, but his name's still drawn.
Yeah,
He
fair
could
enough.
be a figment of Sherlock's home created by the guilt of losing Watson.
All right, so here we go.
Who's
This is the door to the other room. Oh, he's already in
it?
here. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
okay.
not real.
Yeah, he's definitely not real.
Okay, ooh, I'm gonna check this table first.
The ectoplasm.
Dear Luca, I hope you have time to visit our estate and perform another séance. Since I was last able to speak to my husband through you, I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I can speak to him again. I am anxious for your visit. Sincerely yours, Countess Lamore.
Countess Lamore.
Hmm.
It's the ectoplasm.
Tools
And a
accessories
face?
for masterful prestidigitation.
Rope.
Rope. Ooh, yeah.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors
Someone
from
that
the Great Beyond.
someone could choke someone with.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Okay. Some clues can be examined for chemical analysis. Open your casebook and highlight the evidence marked with the flask icon. Ooh, okay. So this is basically telling me how to do everything. Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So I got
Can you drag those?
Oh, okay. I can pull it to here. There we go.
Yeah. And you don't need that. See on the right? Try hitting the button at the top now. No.
No, I think I need actually to put it there.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, what? No, only one thing. Okay. Put it to the.
Okay, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna reset. Okay.
Yeah, reset. Put them to the mixing bowl, and can you put the mixing bowl on that?
Chemical operations.
Yeah, can you put the two things on the chemical operations? Like connect it to the chemical operations and put the chemical operations on that. No.
Okay,
Reset.
I'm gonna reset.
Yeah. Okay. Put.
Help. Okay. Chemical analysis. Create the target formula on the right. Drag out two regions and drag them to an operation and then combine so the result matches the target formula. Ah!
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, so drag this out here.
Yeah.
Drag these two to here. Okay.
Yeah. Connect both of them.
Okay, to this. Okay.
And then connect that to the that.
Confirm. Okay. Success! Okay. Gathered a sample ectoplasm. The reaction is rubber latex mixed with phosphorus. The chemical element is dangerous to hold in the mouth. I'm quite disappointed. I expect to find something trickier. Okay, so the guy's been putting like this chemical in his mouth, and he's been using it to fill the balloon. So the balloon is fake. Hey,
yeah.
Sherlock has a dog, but I have you, Mikey. You're just as good a detective.
Yeah.
Okay. Ring with a moth design. Miss Emma's body.
Would you be able to combine the ectoplasm with like the seance?
Uh,
The ectoplasm.
let's go to my mind palace. Ghost of the past. Okay. Lord Craven punched the medium. The diamond was beside Emma. The lock can be easily picked. Okay. Emma was stealing from Lord Craven. Okay, let's. Nope, that is not work. Okay. The lock can be easily picked. Okay, Emma was strangled. Ah, okay. So, okay, let's go to Ghost of the Past. Emma was stealing from Lord Craven, and she was framing the servants. Emma had a
Yeah.
history deceit. Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She had done it throughout their trip. Cool.
Okay.
And Lord Craven was in the room with Emma. Okay.
But the lock can be easily be picked.
Lord Craven spent time at the bar.
Oh wait, they were neighbors? Like neighbors?
Luca and Lord Craven were neighbors. Yeah,
the
they're
moth
right
ring.
next to each other.
The moth ring.
Okay. The lock can be picked. The hotel between the two hotel rooms was weak. Luca could pick it easily.
Yes, and also can you connect Luca to the moth ring?
I'd have to. Oh, the moth pin, the moth ring. There we go.
Yeah.
And Lord didn't have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common?
Yes.
Oh, cat. You are not deceitful. Except when it comes to food. Alright. Luca could know Emma was a thief. If their path had crossed in the past, Luca could well know Emma's predilection for thievery.
Yeah, predilection.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
so
gonna talk to Luca first.
Just like a rubber balloon. I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account.
So I think that he knew she stole it, and he was pissed because that got him a broken nose, so he strangled her.
Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond.
That's probably too
Lord
obvious of
Craven
an
needs to
answer.
leave me alone.
Do you think the police will?
Well, it's Mr. Number 1, so.
I didn't take anything.
That is true.
But spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
I like his hair.
I do too. Respect the quaff.
All right. He took a heavy blow recently, so that means he was punched.
Yeah. Oh, his hands.
She's trained in sleight of hands. He has thin, elegant fingers. Oh. Skinny. He's malnourished. He doesn't eat much. Either that or he has a history of being a thief. He uses a... Oh, that's his neck. Okay. I was reading his neck through his book. Okay. So he uses a lot of makeup.
Oh, the makeup in the other room. He's not even black, is he?
No, I think he is black.
Oh.
No, he uses a lot of makeup because he's hiding injuries, probably. Fresh scrapes, slight bleeding. The medium is down on his luck. Former thief became a medium. I think it's the latter.
Yeah. Definitely.
Luca Galacci is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. He uses makeup to hide possible jail tattoos.
Oh.
I know that's how it's pronounced because they misspelled because they used that same misspelling earlier.
What?
Of jail, GAOL. Because they did it earlier with the other thing. So I guess that's probably just how they spell it. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrist from a recent and short fight. I believe he is more criminal than a medium, and he has a new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. Okay.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
He's such an asshole.
Not in the necessary state for someone.
At least in this version, he's a lovable asshole.
Yep, it's definitely a younger Sherlock.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What?
Oh.
No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Provide evidence.
Well, I'm gonna go enter my mind palace first. I'm just gonna take everything I have right here.
Right, right.
All right. So Emma was strangled and fresh scratches. Boom.
Yeah, her cuticles.
Left the scratches in Luca's hands while fighting for her life. Yep.
Yes.
Seance theft. Okay. Lord Craven spent time at the bar. Okay. The diamond was beside Emma.
Yeah, that and the seance theft.
Oh, there we go. Yes, there we go. Lord Craven caught Emma with a stone. Lord Craven returned to the room just as Emma was hiding the diamond and caught her off guard. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. Okay, so the murderer didn't care about the diamond. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
The medium, Luca Galacci, could have known that Emma was a thief and that he was trying to that she was trying to frame him for her crime.
Which means he did it.
Luca Galacci is the murderer. Emma tried to frame Luca, the medium, for her theft of the diamond. In revenge, he killed her. Luca Galacci's a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Or I could help him escape. What do you think?
Ah, that's a tough one.
I'll talk to him first, see what he thinks, and then I'll decide. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna provide evidence. Ring with a mop design.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Gallicci. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
She stole his ring.
I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
The moth reminds him of his happy youth and claims it as a piece of common jewelry.
So yeah, she stole his ring and that's why he killed her.
I don't think that's the case. I'm definitely think that's not the case here, because it's the symbol of the moth, not the ring itself. He definitely didn't seem to know about the ring, and he definitely would not have left it behind.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
I like the animation. This is well done.
Oh, yeah.
Both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Okay, tell him about the scratches.
On your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Okay, so he's blaming the servants for hurting him.
Accuse is red.
I think that's something I can do. Yeah.
Luca Gallicci, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Okay, the scratches. Okay, locks can be picked. That's how he got in there.
Yeah.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
His scratches are damning.
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter.
Because of the moth ring.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
Ooh, twice.
Not before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs.
It was a moth. They were in a gang.
Leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged, and I grabbed her throat.
Oh, Sim.
Okay, so I can choose to
Ah.
punish him or give him a chance. Okay.
I honestly am willing to give him a chance because honestly, she's kind of a dick. Although she was stealing from rich people, but in the end, she
The
did.
problem is, this man murdered a man, and if he gets away, Lord Craven, who is
That is
innocent, might be
true.
blamed for it. So, do we want to possibly condemn an innocent man for the murder of his wife,
Yeah, that is
or
an
do
aspect.
we want to help? This man has a
Al-
very okay.
yeah.
You know, I don't. I definitely think.
Alternatively, Lord Craven is rich and is extremely violent.
You know what? I don't think Sherlock would care. I think he would just care about the solving the mystery. He.
Yeah.
It's not about. It doesn't. Even if it's not about justice, he wants to make sure the right man is arrested.
Okay, that's
So he
fair.
would say that he has to be punished.
Yeah. It's
And
probably gonna lead into combat. I think that this choice is actually: are we going to be in fisticuffs against Luca or Lord Craven?
you know,
I think that's what this choice is.
I'm gonna say he has to be punished.
Yeah, we probably stand a better
Murder is
chance
murder,
against
Luca.
Luca
You
than we
could
do
have told
Lord
Lord
Craven.
Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain
Yeah,
yourself.
he had many
He would
chances
never
when you think
believe
about
me.
it.
Yeah, that is
We'll never
true.
know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
He has rich patrons. They might vouch for his character.
We'll meet again,
Yeah.
Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
I bet
Gonna
you
be
in
the
chapter
last
2
word.
he's gonna come after me.
Oh no, he's not gonna come after you until like the last chapter.
Oh, fair enough. Diamond in the rough. Ooh, there's my first achievement.
Oh, nice. Any button to continue. This is a fun game.
Some of Sherlock's most powerful
Oh,
childhood memories are hidden on this island.
you know what you know what John reminds me of?
What?
Zach
It's too
Zach.
much fun, Sherry.
from
I'm
in
buzzing.
Deadly
Isn't it
Premonition.
fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth.
I never played that. I probably should.
intervene.
We absolutely should get the director's cut. It's on Steam. I'll buy it for you.
I can get it later.
Yeah.
Wealth is a weakness.
The sequel is garbage that we're not gonna play.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve
But
it.
yeah,
Suspect you perhaps cannot
it's
grasp
got
the
a lot of
truth
charm to it.
John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence.
Oh,
I wish Dark
he's
Dreams
aware of
don't
his perilous
die.
existence.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect,
So yeah,
there
he
was some
doesn't
pleasure to be
exist.
had
Yeah.
in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we
He's
thought.
probably just
I
like
bet you'll get another
Sherlock's
chance.
conscience.
A bet,
Hmm.
you say?
Figure of speech. Just figure of speech.
I think what would be interesting if no matter what choices you choose, John is always on the opposite side as the driving force. I think
Maybe.
that might be an interesting way to go about it. So like if you send everyone to jail, John might end up being like, "Oh, but was that really the right choice?" I mean, there's always
Sort of like Kreia from the Star Wars games.
which Star Wars games?
So in Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2,
Oh, I never played that.
there's an old lady named Kreia who is very obviously a Sith Lord and cannot be trusted. And she is constantly talking to the player about the consequences of their actions and choices. And she's very judgmental. She tells you you're wrong a lot of the times. Like, if you choose to do something good, like give a man money, she'll tell you that was the wrong choice. But if you're mean to that man and beat him up, then she rides you for that too.
I think that every game that has like moral choices should have a character that is against whatever choices the player chooses.
Yeah, that could be
Like
interesting.
always.
Yeah.
Like because that always creates an interesting dynamic.
for every hotel visitor. Just tell me,
It
where to
always
go?
makes an interesting dynamic and always gives the player like a driving force.
Yeah, it gives them something to like think about their actions. Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
going to go to. I'm picking up asters, Mom's favorite flowers. The dead can't fill your pockets. Okay. But Auntie's bridge was a gift from hospitals. The okay. Okay, so I'm going to the grave. Ooh, spooky.
I'm always a fan of the environments
Mm.
of
Is everything
games
all right?
like these.
If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
So here's a fun thing. You've seen Elementary, right?
Only like the first couple episodes. The last episode I saw, I only saw like at most 4 episodes. The last episode I saw was when they arrested a guy for like hanging bodies up and draining their blood entirely, and he was supposedly the one who killed like someone Sherlock cared about. But then he reveals no, it was actually Moriarty that did it. But that was the last episode I saw, and that
Okay.
was like episode 3 or 4.
So in the latter seasons, Sherlock starts seeing his mother just everywhere around him, and they have long conversations. And
It's a hallucination.
eventually, they reveal that it's because he has a brain tumor growing in, and it's causing him to hallucinate his mother's existence.
That was a thing that was a plot point in a house. At one point, he started hallucinating the people who had died, like Amber and oh fuck, what was his name?
Oh, he's a secret society member? What? He's a baker who's an unfriendly, and he's wearing a belt? I get the feeling some of this might be just procedurally generated. I don't even think they checked everybody to make sure that they didn't get like weird stuff attached to them.
Or maybe they intentionally made sure that it would generate weird stuff.
Fair enough.
Kuttner, that's who it is I'm thinking of.
I'm walking on graves. That's bad. I shouldn't do that. Even fictional ones. Okay. So where am I going? I can't jump. That's. I just imagine doing little hops, like woohoo.
Yeah. Yeah, Kuttner was the one played by Kumar, the guy who played Kumar.
Yes.
And one of the seasons, like, just one episode, he just commits suicide.
Yeah, I've heard that's because he was leaving the show to get into politics, and they had to write him out with that. Ooh,
Yeah.
there's an artist around here.
Interesting.
And they had to write him out as quickly as possible because of it.
Yeah, I think that it was an interesting way to go about it. The entire episode, House was determined that it was a murder because he couldn't see why. But in the end, he accepted that he doesn't know people as well as he thought he did. And later on, he starts hallucinating everyone who's died, like him and Amber, because Amber was the one who died in the bus crash, or well, her kidneys got shredded in the bus crash, and the antibiotics that she had been taking ended up fusing with her blood and was poisoning her.
Okay.
Because she could no longer filter it because her kidneys were shot.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to find the grave, wherever that is. Okay, up down here. Maybe John's around. He can lead me.
He's everywhere. I do like this teleporting Watson a lot I know
Watson
he's
did
not
it,
John
and I'm
Watson,
sure it
but
will
I'm
come
gonna
back
call
to you.
him Watson
Okay,
because that's
Pin.
the role he serves.
I can try to recall my mother's funeral. Okay. There we go. Mycroft.
Adamant?
Adamant.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem.
It's probably. Oh, I love the ball joint dolls.
Yeah. To fill in the blanks of the unnecessary people.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like that.
here we go.
Is that you?
Sparsely
The
attended.
service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then.
Okay, I'm trying to remember the funeral. Okay.
Yeah, to retrace the
I
steps.
wanted to see her.
I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel
God, that's
I'm
rough.
rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier
I
soon.
don't think he did remember everything.
Let me until I calm down. So Mycroft's the older sibling. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that it just places them down. There's no animation. There's no big fancy animation.
You know what would have been interesting?
What?
If John didn't have a shadow.
Maybe he doesn't.
That would.
A pocket
No, he
watch.
does.
It seems familiar, John.
Is that
Why it here?
Mycroft's?
There's a pocket watch.
Probably Mycroft's.
A mysterious visitor. Okay, so I'm gonna check this first.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes.
He lived 40 years.
Yeah. She died in 1869. Nice.
This watch was
Yeah.
a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it.
Okay, so
The
it's
piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
okay. So this is it's new, and there's a lit candle.
Yeah,
Drawing
that's
a
also
small
very
ball of
recent.
wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
I'm gonna guess it was Mycroft.
Okay, the receptionist bumped my room. It's time to visit the cemetery. I'm not sure. John's bet. Return reviews. Okay, I won that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Candle was lit recently. Someone has visited the grave. Okay. Here we go. Fashionable shoes, brand new.
Interesting.
27 inches between
A man in
footprints.
fashionable shoes
That's pretty
stood near
short.
the tomb. The size of the prints suggest he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
That's not short.
That is short.
It's short-ish. I mean, depends.
We're both over 6 feet tall.
Okay, I'm walking. I'm getting a vibration. So. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm on the right path.
Yeah. A scuff mark.
Bike wheel trace moved from entrance.
You're about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Interesting. I'll be surprised if it's not Mycroft.
I don't think it's Mycroft.
I think it is.
Well, he would have definitely mentioned it if he believed if it had the same height as his brother.
Well, when was the last time he saw his brother?
Okay, I found a bicycle trail.
Yeah, I think it was going the other way.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah, I think it was going this way.
Okay, yeah, there we go. You can see the trace outlines of the bike.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big bike too. Okay.
It's
and
a penny farthing.
Okay. Oh,
I
well,
love
here it
penny
is. They
farthing.
left it here.
Interesting.
I was wondering what this was doing here.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
Oh, there's a note on it.
Elongated space, leather
A portable
straps.
easel was kept there.
Okay. Oh, it's an artist.
Oh, the painting of the thing. There's a picture right there.
Yeah. Oh, it's this guy, of course.
Yeah, the guy that was. Is there a name on the back?
The Hospitaller Crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree.
Yeah, you noted that there was an artist because there was a painting. Oh, the brush.
I hope that
Oh.
inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercuria.
An artist working in a cemetery. Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Oh, so yeah, Watson's definitely dead.
No, it's not Watson. It's John.
I know. I think he's a figment of Watson,
Maybe.
yeah, based
Oh,
off
it's that
Watson.
ridiculous
But
artist
the store page makes it very
Nice.
clear that
Friends.
this is before he meets John Watson.
Oh, before he meets Watson.
Yeah, the store page says John before John. Before
Okay.
Watson, there was another John.
Okay, then his first partner
So,
probably. Maybe
did you
that's
come
whose
for another
skull he
portrait?
has
No,
on the
no,
shelf.
I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name.
You know who
What
his
seems
hair
rather
reminds me
absorbed
of?
in it all, the fallibility of men. Such scandal.
I gotta Google this to
It
make
was
sure
a welcome
it's still
distraction.
relevant.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time.
Yeah,
here.
no, that's not. Never mind.
I was sorry to hear of her passing.
Hold on.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction.
Oh, that's who I was
firsthand.
thinking of.
Yes, I.
His hair reminds me of Michael Bay.
To her
Oh.
temples. After her death, there
You know,
was
fair
Yeah,
a
no,
enough.
I don't know why I kept
Codona's
thinking
illegal
Peter
taking of her
Jackson. I was like, no, that doesn't sound
remains. Such a
right.
lovely
I was
feeling,
thinking
as
Andy
a
Warhol,
vulture's.
but
When I learned your name, I
Oh,
could no
maybe.
longer keep the watch in good conscience.
I've never actually looked
It
at
is yours by
pictures of
right,
Andy
but I knew
Warhol.
you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers.
I can see
Amazing
it.
What the young mind forgets and the older can recall.
Oh, that's who Andy
Rather
wore.
odd,
Okay.
Loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win.
I've seen
Mr.
parodies of
Warhol.
Andy Warhol,
There's
like
proof
the art
everywhere
teacher
that
in
you
Ned's
can
Declassified School Survival
indicate
Guide.
darkness
I remember
springs
that
from
show.
Now,
That was a good show.
a diligent observer might
There
note
was
that you too
wasn't
are
there like
loitering in
a
the cemetery.
sequel series where
What
they were
brings
in
you
high
here?
school or
Closure,
college or some shit?
answers,
No, I don't think there
Closure,
was.
I suppose.
And
I
what
know there
is
was at least
closure?
talks of
Mere
it.
proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death.
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother.
Yes, my mother.
I think she was murdered.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption.
No, no, you'd know better than I. I'd heard
Oh,
talk
he's
of a
such a
police
sarcastic
investigation
prick.
that Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Do you think Sherlock Holmes, like a modern day interpretation of Sherlock Holmes, would be the sort of
Are you
person
alright,
to get really invested
long
in
as
like
you need.
fidget spinners?
Whatever
Oh,
you need, it isn't.
absolutely.
We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there
I
are
just
archives
imagine
that will
him
shed
spinning
further light.
fidget spinners as he's talking about an investigation. And, and he's just holding it in his hand, and he keeps spinning it. And people are like, "Can you stop that?" And he's like, "Stop what?"
The faster he talks, the faster he spins.
Yeah. He just keeps talking faster and faster, and the camera keeps cutting to the fidget spinner in his hands, and it's just going.
Yeah.
Until it's
Uses
like
it in a
buzzing,
fight
and it gets
somehow.
louder and louder, and like it's to get into like the head of the person he's talking to. Is they're sort of just being drawn away
Oh,
from his
yeah.
voice to the spinner, and like, please stop that. And he's like, what? Accusing you of murder?
Yeah, I could totally see that.
The archives of the City Hall, Police Station, Cordona, Chronicle may hold key information from your case. When investigating a piece of evidence, think about location is the most appropriate visit.
The visitor was Werner Vogel.
Understand that there is a police investigation into my mother's death. Ooh.
Maybe she was poisoned.
How long have we been streaming?
Almost an hour and a half, at least for this.
An hour and a half for this. I think we can call
Yeah.
it. call
Yeah.
it. We
All
found
right.
the next bit of the mystery.
Yeah. All right. Then yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks everybody who watches on YouTube. Definitely check out some of the other videos on the channel. Such as the medieval Let's Play, the 2 Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, World of Tapir and Realm of Zulu. There's also uh,
This game looks freaking beautiful.
there's also Four Swords Adventures and Mario Party 7. And Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I believe those are all the Let's Plays
Yeah.
that are relevant.
I gotta save manually. Okay.
Yeah, rotate your saves.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make a second one just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, just have like yeah.
All right.
So leave in the comments what is your favorite Sherlock Holmes book? Mine is Scandal in Bohemia.
Can
And
we
I know
count movies too? Because I've never.
yeah, we can count movies.
The Robert Downey Jr. ones.
Yeah.
But
All
though
right.
if we count like an individual like episode, it's like a movie in this case. I can't remember the name, but it's an episode in Elementary where this guy is trying to get Sherlock to solve the murder of his son before the statute of
The-
limitations comes.
Yeah,
kicks up,
yeah, you've mentioned that a lot. Of I know exactly the one, and he solves it like 2 minutes too late.
Yep. And then
Uh,
they found out the guy left the country for like a day to visit a ball games, so they had enough time to arrest him anyway. Because
yeah,
statute of limitation pauses when you're out of the country.
yeah. So yeah. You know what you should watch? You should watch The Pearl of Death because that is one that's really good, and I think you'd love it.
Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for stopping by for Sherlock Holmes, and you know, I kind of want to continue playing this. We'll figure that out in time.
Yeah. Well, this will replace your medieval games.
Yeah, sure. Because I just finished Medieval. Oh dang!
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was gonna do Skylar and Plux after Medieval.
Ah, how long could this possibly be?
Quite a bit.
Skylar and Plux can always wait. This is a good game. With good character design, with
Oh,
good like character back.
oh, but I want to talk about a delisted video game. Okay, we'll talk. Okay, how about this? Skylar and Plux won't take long. We can do like a one-off of Skylar and Plux before we get into like Sherlock Holmes more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So next week, probably Skylar and Plux, unless I decide I want to play more Sherlock.
Actually, if you're watching this on YouTube, it would Skylar and Plux would be posted the day after this one will go up.
Oh shoot!
Because this one's going to be because
Delayed for a bit. Yes.
well, yeah, because there's a D&D. We're going to be missing a D&D game due to Thanksgiving, so this will be taking the Tuesday slot.
Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for.
Skylar and no, this will be taking the Tuesday slot, and Skylar and Plux will be taking the Wednesday slot.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody, and have a great day.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.